Unit 5. The PQ and PS intersect at a 90-degree angle. QPR is this. Okay. So we're going to have 90 degrees is equal to 7x plus 4x, which is 11x, plus 22 minus 9, which is 13. And we subtract 13 from both sides. We get 11x is equal to 77. And so we get x is equal to 7. Now if we're trying to find QPR, we multiply 7 times 7, which is 49, and subtract 9, and we get 40. Arrow is spinning a big beach ball with water. The radius of the beach ball is 30 centimeters. What's the volume of the ball? Volume of air that the beach ball will hold. So we're going to have a 4/3 pi r cubed. And we have 30 to the power of 3 times 4 divided by 3. You get 36,000 pi. What's the perimeter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 13. 13 plus 13, that's 26, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 10. That's 36 units. BC is parallel to DE. What's the measure of x? So 105 plus 54, and I have 180 minus that answer, and we get 21. So x is equal to 21. A rectangular football field is 64 meters wide and 100 meters long. So that's a 10, 6, 10, and 8. So we have 10,000, 100 squared plus 64 squared. It's 118. Now to the nearest meter, it's 119. For the volume of the cylinder, we have 6 squared pi times 4, 36 times 4, 144 pi. (36 times 4, 144). Triangular prism. So we have a prism that's 6. So we have a triangular prism that is 6 centimeters wide and 4 centimeters deep. The vertical height is 7 centimeters. What is the length of the side length S of the triangular prism? 7.6. You're trying to find find x. 10, that's 5, so you have 12. Where's 144? Because you have a 5, 13. 13 squared minus 12. 5 is 144. That is 12. See, what's the area of a 13, 13, 10 triangle? So if we have 13, that's 5. So as we said before, we have 12 right here. Oh, that's a straight line. We have 5 and then 12 right here. So 5 times 12 is 60. 60 divided by 2 times 2, because we have 2 sides, and divided by 2 is the length of a triangle. I think we're going to have 60. Let's see. We'll find the volume of a cone with a height of 4 and a radius of 6. So we have 36 times 4 divided by 3 is 48 pi. Yeah, 48 pi. Okay, what's the difference between the two following points? We have 2, we have this negative 5, 9. So we have 4 plus 81, square root of 85. That sounds about right. So we set both of those a and b equal to each other. So you get 5x minus 18 is equal to 3x plus 42. You have 2x minus 18 is equal to 42. And then 42 plus 18, that gets us 60. We have 2x is equal to 60, so x is equal to 30. And then 30 times 6 times 5 minus 18 is 132. The areas adjacent to two sides of right triangle are this. What is the length of the third side of the right triangle? Okay, we're going to have 13 plus 29.25, and then find the square root of that. I guess it's 6.5. What's the length of this side? So this is in between 5 and 6. This is about a little less than between 3 and 4. And so this means 6.5 makes a lot of sense. Square root of 42.25. We're going to find the volume of a sphere with a radius of 1. It's just pi. That's 4 over 3 pi. 4 over 3 pi. 4 over 3 pi. So 4 over 3. I think I'm right at the point. 4 divided by 3. Yeah, that's about right. Find the line x. So we have 79 plus 73 minus 180. That gets us 28. Yeah. So these two angles must be the same because these lengths are the same. Then a different color because these lengths are the same. So we have 62, 62, and then 62 times the 2, and I subtract that from 180, which is the interior angle of all the angles. You get 56. Okay. 3, 4, 5 triangle. That doesn't make a triangle. Sure, we'll math it. So let's see, does 7, 8, 9 form a right triangle? I don't think it does. Okay. Does 9, 3, and the square root of 95 form a right triangle? I think it does. So we have 9 squared plus 9. I don't think it forms a right triangle, no. +81 plus 9. Thank goodness. Let's do this question. So first we gotta find the area of a sphere that has a radius of 2 centimeters. And so that's gonna be 4/3 2 cubed pi. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 8 times 4, so that's 32 over 3 pi. And then I'm going to multiply this times 6 and then divide by 3. We have 64 pi. 64 pi. Did I math wrong? Into each sphere. Each sphere has a radius of 2 centimeters. I think that's right. 151 times 6. Yeah. So it's 36 pi. So let's see. So a graduate cylinder is filled with 36 pi cubic centimeters of liquid. The liquid is poured into a different cylinder that has a radius of 3 centimeters. What will the height of the liquid in the new cylinder be? So we find the area. 36 pi is equal to pi 9 each. And then divide each side by 9 pi. You get 4. It's a different cylinder. Yeah. Next question. So a cake decorator rolls a piece of stiff paper to a cone. She cuts off the tip of the cone and uses a funnel to pour decorated sprinkles into small containers. The cone has a radius of 6 centimeters and a height of 18 centimeters. What will the volume of the cone before its end is cut off? Whew. So the cone has a radius of 6 centimeters and a height of 18. So it's 1/3 pi r squared h. So we have 36 divided by 3 times 18 is 216. 216. Okay. So as runners in the marathon go by, volunteers hand them a small cone shapes of water. The cups have a dimension shown. Abigail sloshes 2/3 of the water out of her cup before she gets a chance to drink any. What is the volume of the water remaining in Abigail's cup? So it's 1/3 pi r squared. So we have 1/3 is the volume remaining. So you're going to have 3 squared, so it's 3 times 8. 3 times 3 times 8 divided by 3. So it's 3 times 8. It's 24 pi. And then we multiply that times 2/3, or multiply that times 1/3, and we get 8 pi. 8. Yeah. Shall we do part 2? Okay, goodbye.